Hello, Joe. I understand there's birthday wishes in order. Just wanted to say that over the years, definitely have enjoyed all your company, and the times we've had have been memorable. Going down to the Airplane Museum in Arizona and moving artwork for you throughout the time spent together has always been interesting as well, and look forward to many more good times in the future. So happy birthday and good times ahead.
Happy birthday, Grandpa. We love you.
Happy birthday. It was nice getting to visit you in Arizona.
Happy birthday. I still remember dancing with you at Brittany's wedding, so happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Thank you for letting us come down to your house and enjoy everything.
Hi Joe, happy birthday. So nice to make this video. A special memory that I'd like to share is I remember several years ago as a family we were out on your special boat, the Tiernanog, and we got to take a trip around the lake. And also another special time was when Jess Dennis and I were out and we got to go on the Chicago tour boat through the locks and also floating around. We saw the air show that was going on. So it was just a special time to be with you, and I just want to say happy birthday and many more.
Well, Dad, big milestone, 85, 85th birthday. We bless you for a long and healthy life and many more birthdays to come. Only 15 more for 100, so. But we congratulate you and hope you're having a great day celebrating with family. And we just want to say we're so blessed to have you as our grandfather and our dad. We have so many gifts and legacies and inheritances from you in the way of great life and wisdom and academic training and just love for family and friends, and we just love you and wish we could be there to celebrate with you. We just thank you for all the life gifts you've given to me and for me to pass on to my family. And we just thank you and love you and wish you the best happy birthday ever. All right. We love you. Bye-bye, Dad.
Bye. Love you.
Bye.
Hi Grandpa, happy 85th birthday from the land down under. I really enjoyed when our family got to come visit you a few years ago at your house in Arizona. It was great to just be in your company and hang out and go swimming. I hope I can see you again soon when I come back to the States. And for now, I just wanted to wish you a very happy birthday. I hope that you have the best time celebrating and doing whatever you want to do. But yeah, I love you, I miss you, and wishing you the happiest 85th birthday. Mwah.
Happy birthday, Joe! Happy birthday, Joe! Wish you the best! Happy Arizona, Florida! Happy New Year!
Happy birthday, Joe. I was asked to talk about a memory that I had of you that was funny. And I remember the time we were at the Monarch Ball and you wanted to learn how to do the electric slide. We laughed and had such a great time that night. I want to thank you for the opportunity you gave me to work for you. Not only did I gain a friend, but I also gained a confidant. I love you, Joe. I love you for the sweet, kind person that you are. And I pray for many blessings and many years to come of our friendship. Love you. Bye.
Hey Joe,
Hi,
it's
Joe.
Dennis.
Happy
birthday. Big 8-5 coming up, and we just wanted to send along a happy birthday message to you. We love you very much. We won't be there, but we think of you for your 85th, and we love you so much. As we're doing this little video, we were thinking a little bit, Judy and I were talking, and we said, what would be some of the things we could say to wish you a happy birthday? And one of the first things that came to my mind was I was trying to think of my very first memory of you. I would have been preschool, you were maybe high school, I'm 4 or 5 years old or whatever. And the first thing I can remember of all things is you living up, your room was up there in the attic. It was cold, there was no heat, rotten, broken linoleum floors, cold as can be. And the bed stuck in the corner alcove there where it sloped down and you had maybe 2 feet above your pillow and you'd whack your head if you got out of bed, that sort of thing. But it was a great space. I love to go up there every now and then, and I think every once in a while I'd go up there. Maybe I slept there with you at night, or I'd go up there in the morning and you would start playing with me. And there were 2 things you did. One, you became like a monster. You called yourself the Kiss. And you would like attack me and try to kiss me all over the place, and I'd try and get away. And then the other one you would do is called the Tickle, and you would get me and tickle me all the time till I was going crazy. And I would try to get away from you as you would. But that was funny. I love that. That was really a riot. The other things, of course, up there, the Lionel trains. After you went to school and off, I loved those Lionel trains. I don't know if the other middle brothers did as much as I did, but I kept them going and kept the motors oiled and got new brushes for the motors and put in the replacement lights for the passenger cars. I kept that train system running 100%. I was even going to expand it to make it an L-shaped system, but Daddy said no, and I didn't have any money to buy tracks and all that kind of stuff. I wanted to extend it along the front wall there of the attic there where it was. Anyway, another thing I remember real well was the Pennsylvania, the Pottsville train going down and picking you up at the railroad station when you'd come home from college. I'd drive down with Daddy. That was always fun. And little things like that. There were a lot of years there where we were out west and you were on the East Coast working, and we didn't see each other very much, but that's very important to us for sure. You did save our necks one time, and you probably remember this somewhat. We certainly do. Judy and I were driving back to Oklahoma. We were married less than a year. Judy was pregnant. It was my first year in the public health service, and money was scarce, and I had budgeted just enough money to get us back to Oklahoma from a vacation on the East Coast. We had maybe enough money to buy gas and a couple of meals and a room, but the car broke down. We had the water pump broke, and I called you, and you had to wire me some money so I could get the water pump fixed and get ourselves back to Oklahoma. But I want you and everybody, all of your friends and family, to know that I paid you back for that, okay? So, all right, I don't owe you any money with interest on that one. A lot of the little things, there was a lot of visits to Saddle River, New York City, for good and bad reasons, but it was a good thing. It helped to keep us together. Certainly in the past 15 or 20 years, the visits to Scottsdale, especially for Thanksgiving and so forth, with Jerry and Orly and all that and Jimmy, that was a good thing that happened to us, and very thankful that you were able to provide the accommodations that allowed that to happen. That's something you should be very proud of, you and Mary. Things we did, I don't know why the first Toomies, you and the last brother, loved to look at houses, new houses, and we loved to look at new cars and go to car shows. It was just something in our DNA, I guess. And we really enjoyed the time. It was only a week, but we enjoyed that week on the boat. That was a good experience, things like that I would never have experienced before. So lots of good things like that we remember. And it's unfortunate we can't get there for your birthday, but we're thinking of you every day. And we want to wish you and a happy birthday and all our love to Mary and the family and everyone who might be there with you, okay? So take care, and once again, happy birthday.
Love you.
Love you.
Happy birthday, Uncle Joe!
It's a
Happy birthday, Uncle Joe! I love you.
happy birthday, Joe! We were asked to share a funny memory or a story about you. So my funny memory that I love to tell people is how you used to drive Huey around in your Mercedes and you take him for cheeseburgers, and you told the girl at McDonald's that Huey was a movie star, and she actually believed that you were his chauffeur. Jim, you got a funny story?
Yeah, I was laughing with the look at your face, Joe, when John Heskin was digging up the desert to put lights on all the cactuses out in your property.
Okay, Joe, so also we wanted to thank you also for all the many, many, many times you've let us come visit your house in Arizona. I know that my sun-bronzed goddess look is really going to suffer when you sell your house, and I'm sure my boys and my husband's golf game will also suffer, but we want to thank you always for your hospitality, and once again wish you a very happy birthday.
Hey, Uncle Joe, happy birthday. Thanks for teaching me the ins and outs of a Mercedes-Benz, as well as letting me scratch Tiernan's belly every once in a while. So cheers to many more. Happy birthday, and I love you lots. Have a great day, Uncle Joe.
Hi, Joe. I wanted to wish you a very happy 85th birthday. Bob and I are on our way out to dinner tonight on New Year's Eve, and we wanted to take a few minutes just to give you our very best wishes. And I also want to thank you so much for a few things, one of which is finding my resume on the top of a stack of Holy Family executives that you thought could be salvaged. Thank you very much. And also for introducing me to a wonderful man who became my husband about 12 years later. Thank you so much, Joe. Also, I want you to know how much I treasure your wise advice, the mentorship that you gave me, and most importantly, the long-standing friendship that you have shared with both me and Bob. I love you, Joe. Happy birthday.
Hi, Joe. It's Bob down here in Florida. I hope you and Mary and the girls had a really wonderful Christmas, and I understand that you're getting ready for another birthday, an 85th birthday. Congratulations, Joe. Joe, as I look back on the last 25 years that we've known each other, there are some highlights, some lowlights, some laughs along the way, and a lot of memories that really stand out in my mind. One of those things that I was always impressed with, Joe, was the fact that you put so much trust and confidence in the people that worked for you. For me, this is reflected in one incident that began in 1995. One day you called me up to your office and you said, Bob, I'm going to make $16 million available to you, and I want you to put up a medical office building on this campus and fill it with physicians. Well, Joe, I looked you straight in the eye and I said, I've never done this before. And you replied simply, you'll learn. Well, learn I did, Joe, and 3 years later, we had our medical office building. At the dedication of that building, after we strolled around a bit, you said to me, Bob, this building will always be here and will always be part of your legacy. I really appreciated those words at that point in time, Joe. And so as I reflect on our 25-year relationship, I can truly say you're the finest man I ever worked for. You will always be Mr. Toomey in my heart, and I will always appreciate your mentorship, your leadership, your coaching, and just our long-term friendship. So happy 85th birthday, Joe. Enjoy. And as Tom Capabianco used to say, I love you, man. Take care, Joe. Bye-bye.
Joe, it's Marie and David. Just want to wish you a very, very happy birthday, a happy birthday year.
Wishes for me too, Joe, and congratulations.
And we also want to take a few minutes just to say thank you for all of your friendship over the years, and I want to thank you for your professional mentorship, which I use every single day, whether it's working with boards and board members and thinking about all the suggestions and all the guidelines and all the strategies you taught me. It comes in handy every day, and I think of you often. But the one piece of advice you gave me that I chose not to take was when you encouraged me to increase referrals to home care by marrying another physician. I'm glad I stuck with this one, and just want to thank you for all that you've done for me in my career. And as I said, it means so much to me, and you are a great friend and mentor.
Joe, I just want to add to Marie's comments that, first of all, I appreciate the Chicago skyline and my view of the Chicago skyline from the hospital where I'm still practicing because of your creative architectural sense as to the value of that view, and the addition of learning more about planning and architecture from many of our discussions. I think it's made my life more practical and more sensible, and I appreciate it greatly. Thanks so very much.
Happy birthday, Joe.
Happy birthday.
Hi, Joe. It's Denise and Rich. We're just here to wish you a very happy birthday. Yay! I got it right.
Happy birthday, Joe. This is only take 5.
I'm not tech savvy. Anyway, I hope you have a wonderful birthday with many, many, many more to come. And the thing that we love most about you is the way you love our sister and your daughters. Have a great birthday, Joe. We love you. Bye.
Bye.
Hi, Joe. It's Orly. I just wanted to wish you a very happy birthday. You look awful young for being 85. Wish I was there to celebrate with you. Hugs and kisses, Joe. Love ya.
treated by a man and just how special you are. And then you just always had such confidence in my abilities as a student, and as an adult, you've always been the best cheerleader. So happy birthday, we love you.
Happy birthday.
Yay, Nora! Are you clapping?
Happy birthday, Uncle Joe. I hope you have a fabulous day. And I also hope that someday I'll be a badass CEO just like you were. Happy birthday.
Well, Dad, happy birthday. 85 years old, dear. He's 85. That's incredible because we're only in our 30s.
I know. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy 85th.
So, Dad, here, I pulled up some pictures for some memories.
Okay.
So, bring the camera around. I'll first show this one. There's, I don't know if you remember, this is you in the middle at church, at our old church, and there's Dennis and me, and how we'll look like you when we are 85 years old. And here we are. This was at Kevin's wedding. And we're all looking good. You're looking good. Here, this is going in the past. This is me and you when we were young. And this is your mother. And this was Andalyn. That is long ago. How old is Andalyn, dear?
34.
34. So, and then here you are with 4 of the grandkids, Joseph, Andalyn, Charity, and Faith. And then there, I figure I'd pull this up. Here you are, a young person in your 20s with me as just a baby. I'm only a couple years old. But it's been a long time, and the Lord has given you a wonderful life, so may you have a great 85th birthday and a wonderful 2020. We love you. Bye-bye.
Happy birthday!
Sister-in-law would like to add a few words to Ken's message from us both. It goes without saying how much we love to visit you, and we really appreciate all you have done for us over the years. You are a very generous, interesting and knowledgeable man, and I love to talk to you. Happy 85th birthday, Joe. Love and miss you heaps.
Hi, Joe. Happy 85th birthday from a very hot Melbourne. Sue and I would like to thank you for your great hospitality and generosity over the years. It's always been a pleasure to visit you and Mary, both in Chicago and in Scottsdale. You need to get back down here again so that we can check out the local real estate, check out the big boats, go to the car dealers, and we've just bought a new home and one level, which we know you'll like. Hope you have a great birthday, Joe. We'll miss you and we'll be thinking about you. You take care.
Hey Joe, it's Ro. Dave would be here, but he's working. Wanted to wish you a very, very, very happy birthday. I know it's a special one, pretty much of a milestone. So we wish you all the best and tons more. What we, find amazing about you, I actually think you are the smartest person I've ever met in my life, and I enjoy spending time with you because I learn something new every time. Hey, anytime you want to come on the boat, boating season is just about, I think 100 days away or 90 days away. We'd love to see you again. Hopefully we'll see you sometime soon. Thanks. Happy birthday. Love you.
Hi, Daddy. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! It's your 85th birthday, and wow, that's amazing. We're doing this video, and we're all going to share some of our favorite thoughts for you. So my favorite memories of you. I have a lot, but I'm choosing a few, and the first one that comes to mind is when we were little. I was little, and you used to take us to go eat at Maddie's, Maddie's Diner down the block. And one of the waitresses, I think, said something to us about you being my grandpa, and said something like, oh, nice to go out to dinner with your grandpa. And I just remember I was pissed. I was mad, and I was like, that's not my grandpa, that's my dad. And you laughed. You just laughed it off. And I remember I was angry, and I felt like I was defending us, or I don't know what I was doing, but I remember I had a big reaction, and you laughed. And I think that was one of the first of many lessons that you taught me, that it's okay and just laugh it off, because at the end of the day, the only thing that matters and the most important thing in the world is us and family and coming home and knowing that you have somebody there all the time. And you taught me that really, really early. The second memory I have that always pops into my head when I think of you obviously has to do with cars and boats. Cars and boats, two of your favorite things. I'm the third, but two of your favorite things. And how you taught me how to drive. And I remember going around in Cinco Dados in the gated community, driving around on your lap in the minivan. And then I remember learning how to drive on the Navigator. And then I remember learning how to drive the boat, which was probably more terrifying than me learning how to drive the car, because that was your baby, before us at least. So yeah, you taught me how to definitely handle some big machinery. And I remember when we were growing up, I always felt like you treated Brittany like your girly daughter, and I, for some reason, was not the as girly daughter. I felt like I always had to do the hard stuff, and now Brittany and I laugh about it, but I'm definitely really appreciative of it, because I'm very handy, and I definitely owe that to you. I know how to fix stuff, and I know how to build stuff, and I definitely learned that from you. And I think the last thing I want to say, Dad, is that every little girl gets to say that, wants to say, like, my dad is the best. My dad is the best. I have the best dad in the world, but I really do. I love you so much, Dad, and I'm so lucky, and I get to say I have the best dad in the world because we got to pick you, right? We got to pick you, and you picked us, and we were meant to be together, and I still remember the day that you and Mom got married, and I was so excited all that day, and I remember I screamed I do before everyone else does, and if it happened again tomorrow, I would do the same thing again, because you were everything, and you've always made me feel so loved, even when I didn't deserve it. Even when I was being a little shit, I never wavered. You never wavered in making me, and I'm sure Brittany, feel like the most important people in the world. You have always told us that We are capable of anything and can do anything that we set our minds to. And I feel like I live my life that way. I absolutely do. And I don't think that I would have the courage to do it if I didn't know that I had someone in my corner like you. And so thank you. Thank you so much for allowing me to live my dream and pursue my dreams and be me. Even if I'm a pain, just be me. Because I know that you love me for it. And I love you so much. I love you so much. And I hope you have the best day ever because you really, really deserve it. I can't wait to celebrate all this year with you. It's wedding year and it's your 85th birthday and there's just gonna be so many more good memories to be made and I'm so appreciative of the ones that we already have. I love you.
Hey Joe, just wanted to wish you a happy 85th birthday. I hope you have an amazing day, and I wanted to say thank you for inviting me into your home and family.
Happy birthday, sweetheart. I hope you're enjoying all the messages you're receiving on your 85th birthday, which to me is like your 55th birthday. Age is just a number. When I think back on all the special memories and times we've had together, there's just too many. We've just had this spectacular life together, and I really look forward to how many more memories we're going to create together. I do think it's kind of funny, though, that we're probably the only two people I know who can say they met in a convent and fell in love and got married. I knew you were special the day I met you, and I just knew. And months and months later, when I invited you to my home and you met Brittany and Maureen and spent some time with them, and with minutes we're reading them books and belly dancing and giggling and having pillow fights on the couch, I just saw like what a warm and compassionate and loving person you were, and what a great dad you must be and would be to our girls, because they are our girls. And you might remember that when we were dating, every now and then I'd call and leave you a little singing message. So I thought I'd jog your memory with this little tidbit. I love you. Please say you love me too. These three words, they can change our lives forever. And I promise you that we will always be together till the end of time. And those three words did change our lives, and we will be together forever till the end of time. I love you.